For me, the one thing I actually really underestimated about the Whippo move, and this is why it's actually hard to be an analyst, by the way. Obviously, this isn't my game, so I'm sort of just an analyst for TV shows, basically. Like, I just play one on TV, don't I? And I do it to spark conversation. But one thing I'd really misunderstood is I already knew from behind the scenes that two of the players who were the most on the same page were Hillesang and Whippo. In fact, they're even the people who sort of stand up for each other in Fnatic, basically, when some of the other Fnatic cunts, some not in the team anymore, wanted to literally kick these motherfuckers. Like, that's right. Some of the players in Fnatic, people you all love, wanted to kick Hillesang out of the team and thought he was fucking at shit. And you don't even want to know the names they wanted instead, because guess what? It wasn't Mickey X or someone y'all thinking. It was names that like would be embarrassing now if you saw it. So basically, the reason why I actually think I should have factored that one in is I was treating jungle as though it was like a solo role, whereas I actually look at their team now. That's also one of the reasons, by the way, on the Whippo side, I can't give him like too many plaudits yet, because I also think his champion pool's been pretty limited. And he's basically playing with Hillesang now. Mate, I would love to be a fucking Roman jungler playing with a Roman support. Oh, that'd be the fucking shit, dude. When you actually think the same way. Because remember, here's the most OP thing in esports from my experience is this. It's when you don't even have to communicate. You don't have to say something to the guy. You just know how he plays and you will do the appropriate thing to help it. It's why people always pointed out in Season 9, Caps probably was the MVP that summer. Because it's like he actually figured out like the frequency of what fucking Caps wants to do in the game. And he would just follow up the play. And there's no way, if anyone thinks as Caps flashes in, he's like saying what he's going to do with them. He isn't. You have to just know that he's going to do that. But it's really hard to predict. But Jankos had the mind to do it. So I think like the problem with Fnatic I have is they are better than I think they should be. But I can't lie. When I watch the wins, some of the wins are pretty legit. Like, they're not fluking it. This isn't when Astralis wins like 4 games. You're like, how the bloody hell? Like, they actually win the game. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I'm probably undervaluing the player, but he won the game. What do you think on this one, Rich?
I mean,
what do you think of Fnatic generally?
So this is the thing. It's like, I think that Fnatic are legit. I think they have a very good chance to make Worlds. I think they're one of the better teams in Europe. I also think player for player in every position, they're pretty good. And this is the thing. It's like, when I say, you know, it's arguable that they have a better bot lane or not, that's not shade. First of all, I'm not actually sure who has a better bot lane. But secondly, I think Upset's really good. I'm just not sure if he's as good as Hans, who I think is probably the best AD carry. I think Hillesang's, you know, obviously career-wise, are, in my opinion, probably the greatest ever European support. Is his level right now as good as Trimby? I'm not sure, but it's arguable, right? And I think in every position they're good. I think Whippo's good. Again, I don't think he's been tested enough in enough situations for me to be like, wow, that guy's going to be a top EU jungler. But he's good. Niski's playing well without being spectacular, in my opinion. And I think Adam looks good. For what it's worth, and you know, I'd say to Wicked, like if they both get carries, Otto's going to body this kid. If Inspired plays towards top, I would bet you that Otto's going to destroy this kid. Because the way that Adam plays, or the way he's been playing matchups, I think is just so... This is like chef's kiss for Otto. If this guy steps up, Otto's going to jump off on his face and he's not going to be able to breathe the whole laning phase. And I know that he expressly tries to do this to rookies as well, where it's almost in the same psychological aspect where... You know, maybe Otto with G2 or Fnatic in the past has maybe had his own issues in playoff games or something like that. Otto makes it his goal to do this to rookie players, and he wants to body them immediately and quickly, so they fear him every time they lane against him. He's going to jump all over this guy. And well, again, this is assuming if they draft towards carries and if they draft towards Inspired playing topside, obviously they might just put him on weak side duty, right? But if he has any say in the matter, I'm going to guess this guy gets solo killed.
But you're also the agent of Otto, right?
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
True. Okay.
I will. I will caveat that opinion.
Yeah, well done, Wicked. Well done.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. I would say that Otto's contract is not up this year, so I'm relinquishing myself of any conflict of interest. Yes. He will be a rogue player going forward. So it's not. This is not a sponsored ad, although you would be. Justified in thinking so, given how deep
it would work as one. Yeah.
No,
by the way, obviously, Wicked is only the unofficial agent of Adam. He's not. He's not actually official agent.
No. I do think Otto's the best top lane in Europe, but I just think Adam is one of the players that can actually push him in an aggressive matchup. But I think Adam can solo kill Otto as well. It can go either way, right? It's a risky playstyle. So I think top lane could be extremely explosive to either side.
Right, by the way, you can actually get 50% bonus on deposits of any crypto if you contact DJ Esports via the customer support chat box or a mod, obviously on the website, or a mod in the Discord server, and you use the promo code DJ Esports 50. The 50 is a number, not a word. Bonus is capped at 100 USDT, so basically $100. But if you bet $1,000, basically you can get $150 back. I don't know maths. I just fucking say the things that make sense. I did check it out though, it's apparently true. Want to see more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.